I do think that film has the power to explore elements of faith because film is a transcendent medium. It's a storytelling medium, and it goes direct for the emotions through sight and sound. So it's engaging us completely when we watch a film, especially in a darkened theater. Well, because it's transcendent, it opens the door to another dimension of our lives, which is the spiritual and the faith dimension. And the fact that Hollywood makes movies that have spirituality in them or religion in them really reflects our daily lives. It's not something extraordinary, although when Hollywood does it well, it's always very nice. I don't think I really look for that. I look for good stories. Now, I know a lot of actors and actresses and filmmakers who, are who do live their faith. Their faith and family. If you ask anybody involved in this industry how they keep it together, they'll always say their family first. That family is everything, and then many will add the dimension of faith. But I don't go looking for explicit expressions of declarations of faith. I'm happy when I find it, but sometimes that can be a little bit over the top. Their job is to be good storytellers, and whether they're actors or producers, and if they can tell a story that touches the heart, hopefully it comes from the depth of their being and it reflects who they are as truly human. And if they're truly human, they will be truly spiritual and I think affirming of the divine. Ha ha. Okay, can I say which one I really don't get is The Descendants. I cannot figure out what that film is about. It's so vacuous to me. I don't think there was a film this year that really totally took my breath away. But the one that moved me very deeply was Hugo. And I think because I love the book and the transformation, the interpretation for film, and the celebration of the joy of storytelling through cinema, it really touched me. The transcendence of film really touched me, and it's really an homage to cinema. So, as a great film lover, I really liked Hugo. But I wouldn't mind if The Help, The Artist, which the dog deserves the Oscar, Midnight in Paris, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I think it's a stretch for the Oscar, but maybe in other categories. And The Tree of Life would be a real surprise because, that's almost 3 hours long. I've seen it 3 times, and the more I see it, the more I realize it's a cinematic poem, but it's also a theological treatise if you want, and I really, I wouldn't mind if it won in the category of cinematography. I don't know that it's going to get Malik as a director's Oscar, but I guess my top picks are Hugo, The Help, The Artist, Midnight in Paris. Those are films I really enjoyed. But I have to say that this will probably shock some of your viewers and listeners. But the one artist or person they left off was Jamie Foxx in Horrible Bosses. Now that movie walks a real sharp line between acceptable and inappropriate, comedy, gross out comedy. But actually, I think it had more to it than meets the eye. But his performance was impeccable. It was wonderful. What a good comedian he is. The whole film turned on him, in my opinion. But anyway, that's my list.